Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so now that we're getting into this part of what has happened to me and what I've been victim to, the most important thing, two most important things to understand, and I apologize for redundancy on this first point, but the cognitive dissonance thing is number one. Like, because of the way that these people are going about what they're doing, a huge part of it relies on, number one, the victim not even realizing she's been raped. Number two, because of the nature of it not sounding real to a lot of people who the victim may report it to. Based on the nature of it. But it all boils down, and that's not most people, but I just have to put that out there, that it's not cut and dry like a lot would be, right? Like you imagine, okay, excuse me, I'm asleep in my house and somebody breaks in. I call the police immediately, right? Everybody would do that. I would do that too. That's not how this works, because they've got their business model down so well. Business model, rape and trafficking. That's not how this works. So it doesn't come across the way that most normal people would assume it would come across. Because you've been drugged, you're not capable of calling the police. You're not even capable of stopping what's happening. So that's the most important point for y'all to understand listening to all the rest of this. Number two is the timeline aspect of it. Because of the nature of the crime, it all goes back to the nature of the crime. I don't take it personally, because this is what any of their victims would have gone through, who they've done it to like this. And there are other victims. I've spoken to other victims who have been victim of this exact same thing, where they don't even really know they've been raped, as far as not having a proper recollection of it. They only know based on context clues. So we're getting into that part of it now. And so the second thing being the timeline and everything taken together. So, I don't realize that I've been raped until a few days later on this first one, which is normal for the nature of this crime. So, the night of April 18th, I stopped at, I think it was a Taco Bell. I'm not 100% sure. It was in Dallas, which, I had already drove probably 2 hours. And, locked my car up, did my usual thing where I cover all the windows. Usually when I would